What's up, roomies? Welcome back to Second Floor Basement, where we explore the incredible world of anime. Today, we're diving into the must-watch anime of spring 2023, bringing you the best of action, drama, and everything in between. From breathtaking adventures to heartwarming stories, this season is brimming with titles that are sure to captivate your imagination. So sit tight, and let's embark on this exhilarating journey through the best anime offerings of the season. Hit subscribe and join the legion of anime aficionados and otakus riding the wave. My one-hit kill sister. It wasn't me who was the strongest in another world, but my sister. As a result of an accident in the real world, Asahi KONOSUBA is transported to another world. He tries to enjoy the different world he imagined, but his abilities prove to be the weakest. Just as he's about to be attacked by a vicious monster, Asahi's doting elder sister Mayu comes into his rescue and saves him. Chasing after Asahi's love, Mayu too ended up in the same world as him, with the strongest of abilities and cheat skills. The fantasy tale of the strongest elder sister with a brother complex and the younger brother with the weakest skills begins. Summoned to another world for a second time. There was once a man who was summoned to another world and saved it. Of course, he became too popular there and turned into an isekai normie. However, that man fell into a trap and was forcibly returned to his original world. Moreover, he had to start over as a baby. This is the story of the way too fantastic ex-hero who lived as a gloomy high schooler as he gets summoned once again to that same other world in a very unexpected development. Dr. Stone New World. With the Stone Wars over, the former members of Tsukasa's empire might join forces with the Kingdom of Science to build a ship capable of sailing across open ocean to seek answers on the mystery of the global petrification. Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts. Salafi is the 99th female human sacrifice to be eaten for the King of the Beast and Demons, but despite that she is not in the least afraid since she has never had a family nor a home to lose. So she takes a positive attitude and no longer worries about being eaten. The king finds her amusing and lets her stay by his side until the time of her death. This leads her to find out the truth about the King of the Beast and Demons, and she ends up as the king's consort despite being a female human. This leads other beasts and demons to be mad, but the king being powerful enough, they shut up. This is how Salafi turns to be the first human queen of the demons and beasts. Eden Zero Season 2. Aboard the spaceship called the Eden Zero, Shiki, a boy with the ability to control gravity, embarks on an adventure with his friends to meet the fabled space goddess known as Mother. When we last left off, the gang confronted the intergalactic crime lord Draken Joe, who managed to outsmart our heroes at every turn. Will they manage to escape? And if they do, what's waiting back home for Shiki at the place where his grandfather lays? MASHLE, Magic and Muscles. In this magical world, one is easily identified as having magical abilities by a distinctive mark on their face. Those unable to practice magic are swiftly exterminated to maintain the magical integrity of society. However, deep within a forest lies an anomaly in Mash Burndid, who can be found pumping iron with one arm and lifting a cream puff with the other. This aloof boy with superhuman strength, but no magical abilities, leads a quiet life with his father, far removed from society. Mash's peace is soon disturbed when the authorities discover his lack of magical powers. They issue him an ultimatum: compete to become a divine visionary, which would force everyone to accept him or be persecuted forever. To protect his family, he enrolls in the prestigious Eastern Magic Academy, which only the most elite and gifted students are allowed to attend. Now, Mash must overcome his shortcomings as a magicless being and surpass the other students, relying solely on his muscles. Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba Swordsmith Village Art. For centuries, the Demon Slayer Corps has secretly kept the location of Swordsmith Village a secret. As the village of the greatest forgers, it provides demon slayers with the finest weapons, which allow them to fight night-crawling fiends and ensure the safety of humans. After his sword was chipped and deemed useless, Tanjiro Kamado, along with his precious little sister Nezuko, is escorted to the village to receive a new one. Meanwhile, the death of an upper-ranked demon disturbs the idol order in the demon world. As Tanjiro becomes acquainted with Mr. Shira Michiru Takatu and love Hashira Mitsuri Kenroji, ferocious powers creep from the shadows and threaten to shatter the Demon Slayer's greatest line of defense. Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury Season 2. Soletta Mercury, who transferred from Mercury into the Aristocrat School of Technology, has lived a school life filled with meetings and excitement as Myrene Rembrandtsgroen and a member of Gundam, Incorporated. 2 weeks have passed since the incident at Plant Quetta, and Soletta spends her days at the school looking forward to seeing Myrene again. Myrene, on the other hand, is at the headquarters of the Benner Group, monitoring her father's condition. The two girls are faced with new difficulties and decisions that must be made. With their own feelings in their hearts, the girls confront the powerful curse brought about by the Gundam. KamiKatsu, working for God in a godless world. Yukito's parents are the leaders of a cult. After he gets sacrificed, he gets reincarnated into another world where religion doesn't exist and porn books are akin to a child's doodles. He finds that it's also a world where your life and death is decided by the country. While obstructing his friend's execution, both of them lose their lives. Just at that moment, the god of his religion comes to their world and revives them. I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real world, too. Throughout his entire existence, Yuya has suffered from being bullied at school and being overlooked by his guardians. Upon relocating to his deceased grandfather's dwelling, he stumbles across an unusual entranceway that appears to be beckoning him. With impulsiveness guiding his actions, Yuya enters the doorway and abruptly finds himself transported to an enchanting universe. This latest realm is overflowing with exceptional riches and endows him with formidable abilities, which he utilizes back on Earth to begin anew. Hell's Paradise. Gabimaru the Hollow, a ninja of Iwagakure village known for being cold and emotionless, was set up by his fellow ninja and is now on death row. Tired of killing and betrayal, he wants to die. However, no method of execution works on him because as much as the seemingly apathetic Gabimaru refuses to admit it, he does have a reason to live. He wants to return to his wife, who was the reason why he softened up and failed to be an effective assassin. Thus, he refuses to die. Aseeman the Decapitator, a famous executioner, sees this and has a proposal for the ninja. She wants Gabimaru to join an expedition to an island south of Japan in search of the elixir of life in exchange for a full pardon by the shogunate. However, this island isn't a normal island, it's believed to be paradise. However, the island is full of mysteries, and the exploring team, consisting of those marked for death, might not be fully prepared to handle them. Did Mount Death play? A powerful necromancer known as the Corpse God dies during a legendary battle, only to be reborn as Polka Shinoyama, a young boy in modern-day Tokyo. In the process of trying to adapt to his new physical body, he gets targeted by various groups that deal with the supernatural. Among them is Misaki Sakamiya, a high school girl who can see spirits and is out for his blood from the very moment they meet. Attempting to make sense of this situation where unknown parties want him dead, Polka eventually meets Takumi Kuruya, a contractor skilled in surveillance and hacking, and Lisa Kuraki, a crime boss operating out of Shinjuku. Alongside these, and other unexpected allies, Polka braves danger to reveal the truth of his reincarnation and the fate awaiting the world he now lives in. The Ancient Magus Bride Season 2. Chais was able to accept Elias and herself, if not necessarily everything about her situation. After Cartaphilus fell back into a slumber that would not last forever, Chais was able to go back to her regular life. Then she receives an invitation from a mutual aid organization for mages called the College. Under the British Library exists a secret society of mages. Encounters and interactions with people are about to open some new doors. This is a story about saving yourself to save another. The legendary hero is dead. Far to the north of the world lies Hell's Gate, a portal formerly used by the Demon Lord to invade the human realm. Thanks to the legendary hero Cheyenne Blade Arts, wielder of Excalibur, and his loyal band of companions, the gate was sealed off and the demonic threat was vanquished. Unfortunately, the seal was incomplete and has begun to weaken, allowing the demons to once again begin their attack. Worried about the safety of his village, selfish and perverted farmer Tucker Scott dig pitfalls to defend against the demons. But fear not, for Cheyenne is on his way to reseal Hell's Gate and save humanity. Or at least he was, because the legendary hero is dead, having fallen into one of the pitfalls to Kadug. Luckily, dealing with the dead is the specialty of necromancer Anri Hainsworth. While she can't revive him, Anri can at least salvage their quest by forcing Tuka's soul into Cheyenne's rotting body and dragging him along to Hell's Gate in Cheyenne's place. Not wanting to be left behind, Tuka's childhood friend Yuna Eunice tags along. Together, the three of them set out as what just might be the most unsuitable party to ever try to save the world. KONOSUBA, an explosion on this wonderful world. At the pinnacle of their Crimson Magic Clan education, Megumin and Yunyun stand out as top-tier pupils. While Yunyun has dived into unraveling the secrets of advanced magic, Megumin has embarked on a distinct journey towards the realm of explosion magic. Even after being cautioned about its restricted applicability, Megumin is resolute in her conviction that this route is her gateway to becoming an exceptional and alluring sorceress. Nothing will sway her from her chosen path. The Aristocrat's otherworldly adventure, serving gods who go too far. Despite sacrificing his own life to protect innocent girls from an attacker, Shinya Kanzuya was granted a second chance in a world full of magic and swords, fulfilling his lifelong dream. However, he now referred to himself as Cain von Silford, an aristocrat's third son, and had to conceal his knowledge of his previous life on Earth. Blessed by the gods on his 5th birthday, Cain's exceptional skills and abilities proved to be a burden he had to keep hidden to avoid drawing attention. Determined to climb the social ladder and explore dark dungeons, Cain embarked on the ultimate Isekai adventure. Trapped in a mysterious kingdom, the young boy held onto the hope of one day reigning supreme over all. Pokémon Horizons. In a world filled with strange yet majestic creatures known as Pokémon, a new adventure begins. Hailing from the pristine region of Paldea, the timid Liko travels to the Kanto region to attend the Indigo Academy and become a Pokémon trainer, a person who forms relationships with Pokémon and trains them to participate in battles. Soon, Liko acquires Nyahoja, a fickle grass-type cat Pokémon, as her first partner. Prior to Liko's transfer to Kanto, her grandmother gives her a uniquely patterned and gleaming pendant as a protective charm. However, an enigmatic organization, the Explorers, seems to know a secret about the pendant and merely succeeds in stealing it from Liko. Fortunately, she is rescued by the Rising Voltacklers, a group of adventurers led by a lizard and riding trainer named Freed. After a series of encounters with the Explorers, Liko decides to join Freed's team, accompanying him and his crew members on a grand journey across the regions. Along the way, they aim to unravel not only the mysteries of the world of Pokémon, but also the power that resides within her pendant. Did your favorites make the list? Or is there an underrated gem we missed? Let us know in the comments below. And if you loved this video, give us a thumbs up and share it with your baby mama and her bestie. Don't forget to subscribe to Second Floor Basement for more anime reviews, gaming, and everything in between. Until next time, roomies, peace.